guys, I'm Priyanka and you all are watching Organizopedia. So every piece of furniture in house serves the functional purpose. But more than that, over the time, they turned into something very emotional composer which we always want to keep them around for their sentimental values. If I will talk about myself, I have few pieces of furniture at my house which I bought when I got married. So many of you already knew that we have recently shifted into the new home, and instead of disposing those pieces of furniture, I thought, why not to give them new makeover. So for instance, today the bed is one of them. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the two beds. One is the divan cum double bed and the second one is the one in which I'm right now sitting. So if you have already seen the earlier or the previous video of mine, you might have noticed that this bed is in the brown color and there was no leather texture over here. So we have recently given it a makeover, and that too in a very teeny tiny budget. So let's see how we have done it.
First, you need to know what changes you want to have in your bed. Like if you want to change only the headboard, painting the whole body, getting it laminated and all. There are a variety of materials available in the market for creating bed headboards like leather, fox leather, jute, printed fabric, etc. So you can always set a budget like how much you actually want to spend here. The starting price of the fabric starts from rupees 150 and it can go above like 1500 and all. For this particular project, I chose a fabric. It was for rupees 450 per meter. If there is any design in mind, just give it to the shopkeeper, they'll stitch it. Otherwise, Google it and then give it to them. Paint is the cheapest and the easiest way because one can do it on their own. So now let's see how we have done it. This is a divan cum sofa bed for my son's room. We kept this one in our new home also. For this, we have hired a professional who was an expert in changing the sofa fabric and making these kind of upholstered bed. And believe me, all of this is very much in budget also. They just got it stitched from the shop, the design which we have asked them. There is a thick 10 mm board on which they fix the fabric and with the help of a drill machine, here you all can see they're just simply fixing the material which we have asked them on the headboard. So this is a very simple and a budget-friendly way to change the simple look of a wooden headboard into something which is very attractive and trendy these days. So this whole changing of one headboard cost me 2500 rupees, which is very affordable, and it will completely change the overall look of the bed. So there was a little curve on the upper side of the headboard, that is why they're using this adhesive which is Heatex to make sure that it nicely fits with the wooden surface. And this is how all the three planks look like. It has instantly changed the overall look of the bed also. And if you have any sentimental value of a particular furniture which is lying at your home, this is the best and the budget friendly way to give it a makeover. And this is how it looks. So this is the bed number 2. This you all might have seen in so many of my videos. It's a complete solid wood bed. It was the first furniture which I had specially asked the carpenter to make, and because of lot of sentimental values, it's still with us. So here they use the total fabric like 3.5 meter to cover this complete headboard. They are just closing the two boxes which is at the headboard. Because I'm covering it with the fabric, it's important to close that opening also. So they're just simply using the drill machine to fix that. So while we were giving it a makeover, we came across one problem, but it's not that big. But I wanted to share with you all, that is why I didn't skip this. If in case in future you're planning to change the headboard, then you should know what it is actually. So here you all can see that there is a lot of curviness on the existing headboard. And as I said earlier that they're using the board. The board is straight. And how is it possible to fix the straight board on the curved surface? That is why we have to skip this board idea. Instead of that, I asked them to use this kind of foam sheet, which will provide a little cushion also, and it's easy to fix it on the curved surface. They fix it with the help of the same adhesive which I have shown you earlier, which is the Heat-X. And then you can go for any kind of a fabric. They can fix it on the foam sheet with the help of the staple, which is the furniture staple. And this will also give it strength, and it's very trendy. And this is how it looks. It's very attractive and trendy. It's completely going with the theme of a bedroom. Once the headboard is done, we have decided to change the color also, so that it can match with all the other furniture in the room. For this you need a paint tray, paint rollers, of course the paint. It is in the Asian Royale paint in white color. Take out the paint on the tray. Don't add water to it, otherwise it will become very thin and that will make it very difficult to paint it on the board. Just dip the roller on the paint and then roll it so that paint will nicely come on the roller. Dab the extra paint and then start painting it. So here I have decided to use the big roller so that it won't take a lot of time for me to paint the whole bed. Once you completely paint the bed, just leave it for like good 2 to 3 hours so that paint will dry up. And then you have to apply one more coat so that there would be no visible brown patches left on the bed. Use a paintbrush to paint the corners and the edges of the bed, or wherever it is difficult with the help of a big roller to paint, you can use the small paint brushes. So this is how it looks. I always want to complement the grey walls with the yellow headboard. That is why we chose the yellow fabric. And here you can see the white color. It's also complementing like grey and yellow. And this is how it looks. So it was quite a surprise for my husband also when he came back from his work trip, that what has this happened?
So I really hope you like the idea of how I have converted both the beds into something very new and attractive and according to the trend. So I really hope you liked today's video. If so, then please do subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and I'll see you in my next one. Till then, be organized and bye bye.